Alright guys, another exciting new little project getting started this week. So we've had the team on site for the last 2 days. As you can see behind me, we've got all of our temporary fencing set up. The boys are inside and out the back getting stuck into it. So come with me and I'll show you what we're going to do. So we're not doing a lot of work to the front of the house, but we are going to be ripping up this old driveway, getting some new heights here, sorting out all the water issues for the client. We're also going to be replacing the garage doors and also the concrete underneath the house. And the whole plan of this is to give them a little bit more height so they can get their four-wheel drive in. On the outside of the house at the front, all we're doing is some maintenance work, tidying up the old cladding, removing all the old window awnings, and then giving it a fresh coat of paint and a new roof. So with this little project, we're actually keeping with the character of the home and the age of the home. So all this existing balustrading around this front veranda, we're just going to get rid of all the old paint, clean it all up and freshen it up. We're going to reseal all this slate tiling on this front veranda and basically give the whole joint a freshen up. It's inside and out the back where the real work's going to take place. As you can see here, we're all COVID safe, so we've got our check-ins on site, everyone's sticking to the rules. Come with me, I'll show you what we're doing inside. As you can see on the floor, we've got all of our ram board protection down. So this job has got really, really nice old timber floors. It's a little narrow board, so they're about 48 mil, which are incredibly hard to get these days. So we're going to protect that, make sure it gets looked after throughout the whole job. And we're actually going to get machined the same timber, the same size to do the rear extension. So it'll all come together really well. Also on this job, because we are keeping with the client doesn't want it to look like a new modern home and have an extension that doesn't match the existing home. So we're actually resheeting all the walls in the new extension and the rooms that we're reconfiguring with SC sheeting, and then we're going to put the old D-molds back on. So a little bit old school, timber D-molds, going to use all the timber cornices, and we're going to match in all the old timber skirtings and architraves. So I really like these types of jobs because when we're finished, you can't tell where we've stopped and started, and by having to match and blend into the old style craftsmanship, the old style materials, it's a really good experience for our whole team. So internally, we're not touching the right hand side of the house or the front 2 bedrooms. They're staying as they are. We've got a tiny little bit of modification work to do in there and basically a coat of paint. It's all this section of the house where the real work starts. So the existing kitchen's coming out, existing bathroom, existing main bedroom. We're completely stripping this area out. We're doing a pop out in the main bedroom, so we're going to make that a lot larger. We're extending the whole back of the house, so the main bedroom will get its own ensuite. It'll be a separate bathroom. We're going to create a little internal laundry area, and then the kitchen is getting pushed way out the back, so we're going to create a new kitchen, dining and living area. So at the back of this exciting little project, where I'm standing now will become the new kitchen area, and then we're going to have a new casual living area out the back. So a lot of glazing going around, and we're actually having a cathedral ceiling in the back in the extension of this project. So the ceiling that comes out over this extension will come to a peak. We've got a big new steel ridge beam going in. So the boys are at the backyard at the moment. We've just got all the plans on site, so we're all set up, got all the plans on site in folders. We've got multiple copies, so all the guys on site know what's happening. So they're just coming through at the moment. They're setting up all of our profiles, and our profiles are what we mark out all the new foundations and all the posts and everything for the subfloor. So once they're marked on our profiles accurately and correctly, we can double check all of our measurements, we can check it all for square, and then it just makes it really simple to come through, do all of our earthworks and get the job set up. So if it's right at the base, if it's right in the ground, it'll continue right for the rest of the job and we'll get a smick outcome.